Hey guys, Matt from MTG here, and it's Deck Tech Tuesday. This week I'm showcasing a deck. It is TEMUR Energy. TEMUR Energy is a very explosive standard deck. As proven, I played my friend the other day, Chris, and we were playing a few practice games, ready for a bit of a standard showdown. I think he turn 4 pummeled me with a 40-40 trample. Turn 4. That is pretty disgusting. Right, so it's not. I would say it is fairly budget as well. Let me say, because if you're looking for a competitive standard deck to something that's a bit cheap, this is definitely one of the cheaper decks that can definitely compete with all those other expensive decks. So let's have a look at the creatures. We start off with a Servant of the Conduit. It makes energy. You want to make lots of energy with this deck. It's what it's all about. Servant of the Conduit is a 2/2, can tap to add mana if you need to, and it obviously enters and comes in with 2 energy. So we run a full play set of them. Long Tusk Cub is the next one. When it deals combat damage, you get 2 energy. This can get really out of hand and really big very quick if they don't deal with it. It comes in originally as a 2/2, pay 2 energy, put a 1/1 counter on it. So it's got, it's not all about the pummeler. It has got other ways to win this deck as well. Long Toss Cub. Voltaire Brawler is another place of green and red, 3/2, very nice powered this one. When it enters, you get 2 energy. When it attacks, you may pay 1 energy. If you do, it gets +1/1 and gains trample to end of turn. And obviously trample can be, trample is what you need a lot of time when people are playing maybe 1/1 servos. You play the fabricate decks that, there's a lot of annoying blockers down there. This is very, very good. Like I said, Pummeler is a creature that can just get out of hand. They will always want to remove your Pummeler. So always be careful, Maybe we've got Blossoming Defense in the deck as well. You want to protect it. There's a lot of removal in black-white, fatal pushes. If they remove something, they can target this because it is 3. So they won't be able to just, there's got to be something for theirs to leave the battlefield first. But there is a lot of removal that they will be able to get rid of this. But if you've got the energy and protection, this can just win the game. If you can give it trample, it's even better. So we run a full play set of them. And I find one of the most annoying creatures in the format. Bristling Hydra can be extremely difficult because of the hexproof. You should have a lot of energy, hopefully, by the time you play these, to always, you always want to leave this ready to be protective, because making it hexproof is brilliant. You get to put a counter on it, so it already comes in as a 4/3. It is a very, very good creature. Hard to remove if you've got the energy. Obviously, don't play this. I wouldn't advise playing this if you haven't got the protection. There's some protection spells in there as well, but this can be a game winner, and especially controllers find it very hard to deal with, as I found out myself as well. So we got 3 of them. So we go on to how we're going to make some energy and some of the combat tricks of the deck now. Attune with the Ether, it gets you Search Low for a basic land, so it helps you find the colour land. You might need the red, possibly might need the blue, so it's TEMUR, but it comes from the sideboard. This gets you 2 energy for 1 green mana. Very, very good spell, Attune with the Ether. So we have 4 of them. This is an absolute brilliant combat trick. Invigorated Rampage. You basically use it mainly, I've been using it for the target creature +4 and gains trample. That is so big. When you've got something that's even bigger anyway, this can really push over the top. Of course, you're attacking with multiples. You can choose the other mode, which is 2 target creatures +2/0 and trample. But like I say, the all-important thing is trample, because there's a lot of pesky blockers out there. You want to go over the top, and this is a very good card to make that happen. Larger Than Life, another trample one, but obviously the drawback with this is sorcery. So potentially you're playing this with something that you can make hexproof, like the Hydra, or something like that, or Blossoming Defense in your hand. You don't want to play this into reaction of someone just killing your creature. You want to have protection. That's what I find, or if they're tapped out when you play this. But the +4/4 for 2 is really, really good. We've got a play set of them. Like I said, Blossoming Defense, an extra bit of protection, only costs 1 mana. Sees other formats as well. This card, really, really good. Gives it +2/2 as well, and obviously hexproof to end of turn. So that's really important. Little bit of spot removal we have. Harness Lightning, makes 3 energy. So even if we don't want to, you don't have to kill something. You can choose target. You get to choose the amount of energy you want to use. So maybe we just want to make energy, so we, you know, make energy for your Hydra, something like that. So it's not always a dead card in your hand, Harness Lightning. I do like Harness Lightning, obviously for good in this deck, because it makes lots of energy. Potentially lots of energy there. So we're going to go on to the lands. The lands, oh, come back in focus, thank you very much. Lands is basically got Ether Hubs, because obviously they're energy makers. Mountains, forests, got a 1-up Botanical Sanctum. Because the blue does come from the sideboard. You have, I think it's negates. There's game trails. I will leave a link below so you can see the proper numbers of all them. But I think it runs maybe 21 or 22 lands, which obviously is very tight, but we're a very speedy deck. We want to get out. You can win very, very quick. So let's get on to the sideboard. Lathnu can come in. It's a very, you know, if you want more creatures, bring Lathnu in. We've got 4 of these in the sideboard. Has haste, makes energy, 4/4 for 3, you know, absolutely brilliant. So we got them there. Is there any more of them? I thought there was one more. Maybe there's not. Oh, there it is. There's the Lathnu. There's the last one. Natural Obsolence. Put target artifact at the bottom of the owner's library. There's a hell of a lot of artifacts around there, so this is a very, very good card. Natural State destroys target artifact or enchantment, covering mana cost 3 or less. Get those Dynavolt Towers. You know, a lot of other good stuff you can get with Natural State as well. Bring in some more removal. Shocks. Good against Planeswalkers, anything like that, or just annoying 2 power toughness creatures. But Shock is very, very good. If you need a bit more protection, Heroic Intervention, Permanents you can drink in Hexproof, and they're all indestructible, so that will help you against Wraths. I'm thinking of upping this to maybe 2 in the sideboard, but at the moment it's just 1. There's an extra island, because we do run, you know, minimal lands in this, and there's the blue literally just for negate. You know, it's team, or maybe you can bring some more other blue cards in, maybe a bit more card draw if you want, but it's not really the plan of the deck. This is just a bit more protection. So you bring in the blue, 2 little artworks there. What's your favourite? What's your favourite? This is my favourite, I think. But yeah, and the extra island as well, just so it obviously makes it a bit easier, because you only run 1 botanical in there as well. But obviously Ether Hub can tap for blue as well, if you need it. But yeah, this is the deck this week, guys. If you want something that's competitive and very, you know, this is a cheap deck. I'm not sure what it is. I'll maybe try and work it out and put it below how much the deck would cost. Or if anyone's interested, just let me know in the comments below. But it's a very, very nice competitive deck that will catch your opponent's way. Maybe a good F&M deck. I've seen this deck as well, performing the SCGs as well. And it finished maybe just outside the top 10s. But tinker around a little bit like I have. It's a very cool deck. Anyway, guys, this has been Deck Tech Tuesday. I hope you like this. Something a bit different this week. You know, not control. Anyway, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe. And as always, don't forget, I'm on Twitch now. Getting lots of new followers from YouTube. Going over there and follow me now. It's taking off a little bit. It's getting pretty good. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. And I'll see you soon.